What's going on, everyone? Today is day 11 of the $500,000 challenge. And to reiterate, raising $500,000 over the next 30 days in order to help my single family home business go from 3 to 5 a month to 8 per month. Of course, we use this cash to buy homes with, or use the cash to buy homes with cash, renovate with cash, and then refinance out with local bankers. And had a lot of success doing that over the last 2 years. Had a really great day today. There's nothing like, I get to the office early, almost every day, but getting there, super early, like 7:15, after you get the workout in, and then just going straight to cold calling. If there's anything I've learned about cold calling is most people will answer weirdly, at 7:30. Yeah, you do make some people mad, but at the same time, you call early when people are driving to work. And a lot of times you can catch people, but so that's always fun. I always feel super productive. Starting my day with I think this thing is like eating the frog, like doing the most difficult thing or the thing that you don't want to do the most. And then transitioned, went and looked at a multifamily property, and then kind of ran some errands and had a lot of time to think, which is always good. I'm one of the weirdos who drives with no music. Usually don't listen to anything. I just use my driving time to either be on the phone or to think, and a lot of thinking going on today. Today, one of the errands I ran was picking up the investor packets that I made specifically for this $500,000 challenge. I'm not going to go into details about any of the investments that we offer, even though the current investment is hard debt, it's promissory note, personal guarantee. It's not tied to the performance of the project. The SEC is still really strict, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. But if you want to reach out or you want to meet up, and I'm more than happy to send it to you one-on-one, or of course we sit down, I'm happy to walk you through it. I just don't want to broadcast it. But more specifically, what I wanted to talk about is, I know a lot of people, whenever they're going to get their first loan, or even some experienced investors, everyone gets denied at some point for a variety of reasons. I'm happy to say that one of the only reasons I've ever been denied is because we're growing too fast, which is good, but it's still not good to be denied at all. But I attribute a lot of success, especially at the beginning, whenever we were new. To be able to convince bankers to loan us money, to be able to convince investors to loan us money for our projects was due to these packets. And I'll turn the camera around. So this is the $500,000 packet that I created specifically for this. And I make packets like this for all of our projects. Whether it's a multifamily syndication, which of course is an equity investment, which maybe I'll get into how that works in a later video. But for this particular investment, of course, it's a little different, of course, just the hard debt. But still, I think it's extremely important to, present your ideas, especially to bankers and investors, in a way that, is easy to follow, really clear to understand the problem, and how the investment is going to solve that problem and allow your business to grow. Again, I'm not gonna go through it, but if you're interested in making one of these yourself, I would highly. That made me a little sad. I sold my Corvette 2 days ago. Already the biggest mistake of my life, but I'll just have to get another one. But if you are interested in making one of these packets, I would definitely check out Canva. It's super easy. It's drag and drop, and it'll make all the difference. I usually start with just an overview of the company, a bio about all the members, and then really try to highlight what the problem is in just a couple of sentences. And then it's like sending a really long email. That can be great. It can make you seem like you know more about what you're talking about, but at the end of the day, like, people's time is their greatest resource, and so you want them to be able to read it from front to back. For an investment like this, if it was a multifamily property, it'd be a lot longer. But you want them to be able to read it front to back in like 10 minutes max. I mean, no one wants to sit down and have just a ton of examples, because they can always ask questions, and of course the packet encourages them to ask questions. But yeah, check out Canva. It really could make all the difference. Again, you highlight about us, individual bios, highlight the problem, highlight how the solution is, or how the investment provides a solution, and then usually half my packets are track record. Again, a large part of whether someone's going to end up investing is if you've done it before. If you haven't, it might be a good idea to bring someone on board for that particular project who has done it. It makes raising money way easier from banks as well as investors. But so my track record that I'll put, has project after project after project of exactly what this is asking for, or the problem that we're facing. So again, check out Canva if you have any questions about putting together a packet like this. I'm happy to send it directly to you. I'm happy to sit down with you and kind of walk you through how I generally set them together. I'll probably go through a multifamily one towards the end of this 30-day challenge, but they've really made all the difference for me. So again, I would highly encourage you to do one. To make a packet like this whenever you're seeking financing for any project. Again, if you've got your own project, you're not really sure how to get one of these started, again, I'm more than happy to send this over, and you can kind of just copy some stuff and take the rest, and I think you'd have a good product that you could start reaching out to local bankers and try to get your flip or your project or whatever it is lined up. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will be back tomorrow.